Welcome, everyone, to the H3 Podcast Live. No, just kidding. This is just me talking about Pokemon Go. And it should be just as exciting. How's the light? I feel like I could get a little more light in here. Too red? That's good. Alright, let me put more chat somewhere I can actually read it. Mr. Papas? Mr. Papas. I noticed you. Thanks for the donation. Chat pop out. Here it is. So earlier today, Niantic posted these developer insights on trading, and I really like when they post this kind of stuff. I like when they share the thoughts, the ideas, the process behind designing a new feature. If you guys have been paying attention, you know I am interested in that kind of stuff, in game design and design philosophy. So I have not read any of this yet, and we're just going to read it together and see what's going on. I'll share my insights on the developer insights. How does that sound? Also, Plinton, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. All right. I feel like I'm getting cramped at my desk. I got this mic here. Anyway. Developer insights inside the philosophy of friends and trading. I love that it looks like one of the guys from the dev team wasn't there, so they just put a picture of him on the screen so that he could be in this picture. That's, to me, what that looks like. Also, Jason Weinstein. You playing Jurassic World Alive yet, or what? No, I am not. And I probably won't be. Ever. But thank you for the super chat. Alright, shout out to whoever these people are. Just kidding, I know who this guy is. I met him, he's cool. I've never met any of them, though. Trainers, here we go. Let's just start reading. Trainers, trading with friends is one of the cornerstone features of Pokemon, and it started at the very beginning with the first video games, Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, when a special cable was required to connect two Game Boy systems. This is actually like really long. Holy moly. So it's probably not a surprise to say that trainers from all over the world have eagerly anticipated a Pokemon trading feature since Pokemon Go was announced in 2015. No joke. We have been waiting for this for a long time. Finally, after many iterations and thoughtful experiments, this feature, alongside a robust friend system, will soon start rolling out to trainers around the world. Finally. Very soon. Let's take a closer look at the system and why we believe we've created a set of features that reward close friendships without upsetting the game's overall balance and fairness for trainers of all levels. Is trading out yet? No, it's not. The update is out. Once it becomes a forced update, it'll go live. Probably not until Friday or Saturday. Maybe tomorrow when Kyogre goes away, but I'm looking at more likely the weekend. Alright, friends, gifting, and friendship levels. Our primary goal when exploring these features was to encourage trainers to play together and connect meaningfully in-game. Up until now, those activities have focused around battling at gyms and in raid battles where trainers can work together. Right, we know how raids work. However, there wasn't a way for trainers to directly aid each other or have an in-game representation of friendships outside of the raid battle lobby. That goal became the foundation of our friend system. Copy that. Will we be able to see our friends? What do you mean? Probably not on the map. I don't think you'll ever see other trainers on the map. Germs303 donated $5 through Super Chat. Hey Nick, hope you had a good time at Red Rocks. Thank you, Germs. I did. And actually, I'll be seeing Above and Beyond again on Saturday. So hopefully trading doesn't launch on Saturday. Hopefully it's like Friday, because I'll be a little busy Saturday. Okay. Once a trainer shares their trainer code, how to make friends. Good question. Once a trainer shares their trainer code with someone, that person can send them a friend request. After two trainers have become friends, they'll be able to send each other gifts. Gifts are initially obtained by spinning a photo disc at a Pokestop or gym. When receiving a gift from a friend, trainers will see a postcard from the Pokestop or gym where the friend acquired the gift. We want this to mirror the feeling of when a friend gives you a present from a store you enjoy or sends you a postcard from a far-off land. When's the last time anyone here sent a postcard? Just curious. DX1, yo, Julian, what's up? I was going to get food, but you started streaming. Eating can wait. Dude, you could do both. I'm actually probably going to order some food halfway through this stream because I know I'm going to be hungry in like 20 minutes. Julian, man, I'll see you soon, dude. I'll see you really soon. That's exciting. All right. Postcard. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. I think it's cool that we have these digital postcards in Pokemon Go now because I have not sent an actual postcard in decades. Anyway, it's intentionally sentimental and brings two trainers together in their travels. Plus, how exciting would it be if one trainer sent a gift from a special vacation spot or an exclusive event? I agree. It is exciting. I think it's a really cool feature to be able to send postcards to people, to send gifts. Eric. Dude, Eric, where are you? Does Togepi evolve into Zeraora, please? Only for you, Eric. Only for you. Dude, what's up? I haven't seen you in forever. Anyway, postcards, yeah, I think they're cool. I think it's going to be fun. All my postcards from Long Beach are going to be bike racks, but hey, they're still from Long Beach, right? I just hope you get to keep the postcards. I hope it doesn't just show up, you see where it's from, and then it goes away. I hope you can kind of keep them and like look through them. Have like a postcard scrapbook. I hope so. When will we be able to add friends? When's the update? This week. My guess is Friday or Saturday. Okay, let's continue. Gifts contain items that are of higher value than what trainers normally obtain from spinning Pokestops, supporting the feeling that your friends are really helping you make the best of your Pokemon Go journey. Additionally, gifts can contain special 7-kilometer eggs that will hatch into some of the Alolan forms of Pokemon originally discovered in the Kanto region. That is such a mouthful. An exciting prospect for those eager to fill out their collection. So, we know from the IGN article that those higher value items means like kind of the rarer Pokestop drops, so like revives, hyper potions, like actual valuable items. You're not going to get rare candies, you're not going to get TMs, you're not going to get like raid exclusive items. Super chats. Yo. What did I miss? I missed one. Marion Evany. Hey Nick, thank you for sharing your Larvitar Community Day video. That was pretty awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the donation, and of course, sometimes you just gotta say things. Gotta be on the right side of history. Tim Poynton, $5 super chat. You're the whole reason I started playing this game again. And using your tips, I've leveled up from 5 to 27. Keep up the good work. Glad to hear it, Tim. Welcome back, and thanks for the super chat. Jennifer Toth, shout out from South Bend, Indiana. If we weren't hosting our own monthly community day event, I'd travel to Chicago to meet one of my favorite YouTubers and fellow Filipino. Hey, shout out South Bend. You can still make it to Chicago, right? Community Day's the week before. You're not that far off. Titan Does Gaming, $2 super chat. What is a photo disc on a Pokestop gym? That's just what they call the thing that you spin. We just say spin the Pokestop, but apparently to Niantic, you spin the photo disc on a Pokestop. You don't actually spin the Pokestop itself. It's the circle in the middle that spins. Eric Choi, Clefairy used Helping Hand. Eric, what? Oh my god. Have you eaten an entire watermelon today, Eric? Ryu Sui, $20 super chat. Yo, thank you. Still loving the new content as you continue your tips and travels. Any plans for Maui again in 2018, maybe on Community Day? I do not have plans to make it to Maui this year. Normally, we only go to Maui like once every 4 years. So going 2 years in a row was kind of out of the ordinary for us. Plus, this summer is going to be super busy. But thank you, man. I appreciate that $20 super chat. I appreciate that immensely. Renee Castillo, no limit on trading back to each other the same Pokemon. That is not confirmed. We don't know for sure, but I mean, my guess is you probably can't trade the same Pokemon back and forth. Because obviously, like, the Stardust cost is restrictive. The re-rolling IVs is restrictive, but if re-rolling IVs has a chance for going up and not just down, then people would exploit the heck out of that. So I'm pretty sure there's a way that Niantic decided, like, or thought of it. I don't know. Maybe it'll come up in this developer insights. Geez, can you guys... I appreciate the super chats, but holy moly, I want to read this. You can't. Oh, Reversal says you can't read the article. Okay, so I guess they will confirm that in the article. Ahmad Shah, no message, just because you're the best. Oh, thank you. Which is technically a message, but I appreciate that. Videomaster 108, GoFest plans. My plans for GoFest are to go to GoFest. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the support. Mike Lefebvre. It's French, right? Lefebvre. My French accent is awful. Hey Nick, thanks again for the constant news and entertainment. We met in Chicago. I know you're busy, but still waiting on that League of Legends invite. Dude, my computer can't even handle League anymore. Every time I try to play League now, every time a big team fight starts, my computer just crashes. So I have not been able to play League for a while. Thanks for the super chat. Lauren Carlson, do you think it'll be 1 million Stardust to trade shinies? Probably. I feel like shinies are even more rare than legendaries. So I think the cost would be more expensive for that. And also, remember, it's 1 million Stardust as good friends. No one's going to trade for 1 million Stardust. Like, you could spend 7 days with someone or send a gift to someone for 7 days, and it'll be significantly cheaper, I'm sure. But yeah, but just don't spend 1 million Stardust to trade. Don't do it. It's so excessive. We know it goes down to like 40,000. It'll take a while to get there, but it's probably worth it to save the Stardust. Germs. Think we'll get some kind of event for the first day of summer tomorrow. I don't know if we'll get an event because trading is probably coming out like tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, really soon. So Kyogre's leaving. We're probably going to get a new legendary, but I don't think a new event is going to start right away. eDog26 Co. I'm confused. It says the update is out for me. The update is available, but Niantic has to activate trading on the server side. So you can update, but you can't trade yet. Videomaster 108, GoFest meetup plans are not finalized yet. I know you guys are eagerly waiting, but, you know, we're also waiting on Niantic. I promise. We're trying to get details hammered out. I promise. Joyce, thank you for the $10 Canadian donation. And now that we're caught up on Super Chats, let me continue reading. Did we finish reading this? Yes. Gifts will contain 7 KM eggs, and we know that if you don't have space for an egg, you just won't get an egg. It's like spinning a Pokestop. So if you want... I don't know if eggs are guaranteed, but if you want an egg, make sure you have space for an egg when you open your gift. Assuming also that gifts don't just automatically open as soon as you get them. I would hope that you could get the gift and then open it like at a time of your choice. Ella Erickson, 99-cent super chat. Thank you. I'm going to take that to the 99-cent store and pick up a sweet tea. All right. When designing this feature, we wanted friends to be able to help each other directly in gyms and raid battles by activating bonuses. Great friends will not only receive an attack bonus to help them take down a raid boss at a much faster rate, much faster, sounds promising, but also extra Premier Balls to catch the Pokemon when the battle's complete. This adds more rewards and incentives for actions they're already taking, and can be especially beneficial for smaller groups of trainers that battle together. True, when tight-knit friends take on a raid boss, even a small group can be mighty. That makes it sound like the bonuses are going to be pretty big. These attack bonuses that you get for raiding with your friends, which is good. I mean, you can already duo raid bosses like Rayquaza. Who else was duoable? Latias in certain conditions. So it's going to make it a lot easier to raid with smaller groups if that's like your group and you guys are all good friends, great friends and up. Great ultra best friends. Get the attack bonus. Okay, trading. Ooh, let's get into it. Let's just jump right into it. When we set out to create the trading feature within Pokemon Go, we knew that it would be a challenge to design a useful feature that would provide no more reading, says Daniel Tran. You are absolutely right. Thank you for the donation, and now I will continue reading. We knew it would be a challenge to design a useful feature that would provide amazing value to players without overshadowing the joys and excitement of encountering and catching Pokemon in the wild. To help ensure that trainers have a uniquely positive experience with trading so that it doesn't upset this careful balance, we've required trainers to become friends before they're able to trade Pokemon, and we also put in some additional barriers to prevent misuse of the feature. Marco Ceppi. Yo, see you all in Dortmund and Chicago. Oh, nice. You're going to be there. Marco, I'm going to send you a friend request as soon as possible. Everyone say thank you to Marco for the amazing work that he does with the Sylph Road. And yes, I will definitely be trading you. I'm glad you're going to Dortmund, man. I didn't know. Call me Phil. Donated $20. Hi, this is Philip from the official Pokemon Go St. Louis. That donation disappeared. Where is that donation? Was that on Streamlabs? Let me see. We zap-dabbed in Chicago with you last year. Hoping to do the same with you this year. We zap-dabbed? What is that? Like with a Zapdos? Anyway, I'll see you there, man. I'm really looking forward to Chicago. Daniel Bray, thank you for the $1 super chat. Alright, first of all, trades require both trainers to use Stardust in order to complete the trade of any Pokemon. For trades in which players are swapping Pokemon already found within their Pokedexes, only a minimal amount of Stardust is required. This allows trainers to freely trade most Pokemon that they encounter within reasonable limits, as Stardust is an important resource. 037, hi, my nephew's a big fan and watching right now. Hi, Zero's nephew. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Now, yes, so you can freely trade most Pokemon that you encounter within reasonable limits, but do we need to trade most Pokemon? Like, we don't want to trade common Pokemon, Niantic. We want to trade rare Pokemon. Right? Anyway, moving on. On the other hand, for new friends making high-value special trades of legendary Pokemon, shiny Pokemon, and Pokemon not currently in a trainer's Pokedex, we've intentionally set the amount of Stardust required to be prohibitively high. We think that gating these trades behind a Stardust requirement works to prevent the exploitation and creation of a black market. True, it does. Which would devalue the hard work of trainers who have managed to encounter and catch rare or powerful Pokemon. Additionally, special trades can only be done once per day to limit the number of times a single trainer can make special trades with all their friends. Alright, I have questions about that. But let me read this super chat. Giannis Collange. Hi Nick, I really appreciate your content. I follow your trips from Switzerland. Yes, it's 5 a.m., but exams soon. Continue like this. Thank you so much. Please don't let me distract you from your exams. Good luck. Study hard. Do well. And thank you for the support and the super chat. Ella Erickson, love your videos. Come back to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Yeah. I'll come visit Ben Tim again soon. I wonder, does anyone know if Ben is coming to GoFest? I should just ask him. I have his phone number. You guys probably don't, except Reversal. I think Reversal is the only other person watching with Ben Tim's phone number. Anthony Fitzgerald, you won't like this, but is the girl in your videos Cassie? Don't judge me, chat. Anthony, I am intentionally keeping this private. Not necessarily private, but I'm not talking about it because there are certain things that I've realized are my personal life and are not content. So, you know, I see the comments, I see everyone speculating and asking and pointing it out, but I don't care. That's my life. I choose what I share, and that's the end of that. Thank you for the super chat. Eric Choi is back. From what? Welcome back, Eric Choi. Are you playing Pokemon Go, Eric? Stop sending me money. Just text me, dude. You can literally just text me. Timothy McDonough. Heart emoji, heart icon from Boston Metro West. Remember to bump Boston closer to the top of your travel list. I will try my best, Timothy. Thank you for the super chat. Jonathan Ramirez, showing love from Broward County, Florida. Shout out, Florida. Some crazy stuff going on down there. You guys subscribe to the Florida Man subreddit? It's funny. Anyway, Blake Donovan, $4.99 super chat. Unrelated to trading, will you ever upload an AR Plus tutorial video from taking the shot to editing? Yes, I know. I need to do that. It's still too buggy. Niantic needs to sort it out. Also, any plans to visit Atlanta? Lots to do here. I'm sure I'll have a layover there eventually. I fly Delta enough. No current plans. But again, nowhere is off limits. Alright, so on the last episode of actually trying to read developer insights, we learned that special trades are cost prohibitive and can only be done once a day. Now my question is, well, does it count as a special trade if I'm trading away something new? Like, this has come up a lot in the comments, right? I want to trade region exclusives to people. Am I really going to be limited to only trading away one per day? Or does it count as that person's special trade only and not mine? It seems like it's going to count for me too, which, I'll be honest, sucks for me. Limit the number of times a single trainer can make special trades with all of their friends. I'm a single trainer. And I just want to help you guys. God. Sonic Wind. What do you think about the 100-kilometer distance 3 candy trading reward with Pidgeys at 100 SD or less as a new way to grind XP? So trading Pidgey, right, with that were caught over 100 kilometers away from each other earns you 3 candies, costs 100 Stardust as far as we know at like base level. So you're essentially trading 100 Stardust for 3 Pidgey candies, which is 1/4 of an evolution. Is 400 Stardust worth the XP of one evolution? Personally, I don't think so. I think Stardust is way more valuable than XP at this point. J.T. Thavern. Greetings from Fresno. Hope you're well. Shout out Fresno. I actually have family in Fresno. Isn't that crazy? John Thrasher. Yo, thanks for giving away my 2 GoFest tickets. A mom and her son won. Yes, I'm happy to hear that, which was awesome. Not as hype for trading, would rather earn the special shiny and not give up Stardust. Do you agree? So, first of all, John, thank you for donating those 2 extra tickets. I'm glad to hear that a nice, deserving family won the tickets. And hopefully, I'll get to see them at Pokemon Go Fest. Now, I am excited for trading. Trading has been a big thing in Pokemon from the beginning. You know, I've been playing from day one, blue version. So I'm glad it's finally coming. I understand that some people would rather like catch things themselves, and that's totally fine. And yeah, it's entirely okay to just not trade. But for me personally, I'm really glad that trading is available. I'm a little upset at the limitations, because what I want to do with trading is to trade region exclusives with people. It's kind of been this like this here. Let me just show you what's going on. Kangaskhan, like I have all these. I've had to transfer some because of space, but like I have all these Kangaskhan because I want to trade them with people who will never be able to travel to Australia. I have all these Farfetched, which was available worldwide, but like I want to trade them with people who won't be able to travel to Asia. I have 3 Tropius because it was really hard to find, but I want to trade those with people who can't travel to Africa. I have Heracross because I want to trade those with people who can't travel to South America or Florida or the tip of Texas. But you see what I'm getting at? Like I know that region exclusives are one of the most controversial like features or aspects of Pokemon Go, and I see a lot of people who hate them essentially because they can't travel and they won't be able to complete their Pokedex. So for me, what I want to do with trading is help those people who are unable to travel for these Pokemon. So yes, I'm glad trading's finally here. I wish I could trade more than 1 per day. Yikes. I feel like it's a little bit too restrictive, the trading. Anyway, we'll get back to reading this in a second. This over here. Keith Valdez. Hey, Nick, do you think Androids will ever get AR+? I think so. I think Apple was just more invested in it and was willing to give Niantic access to their AR core. Is that it? AR kit. AR core's Android. They gave Niantic earlier access to their AR tech. Once Google catches up, once Android catches up, yeah, AR Plus will come to Android. Juan Rivera, do you think PvP will be available after the release of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu / Eevee? I do not know. Well, sometime after, yes. Maybe before, but definitely sometime after. It could be 7 years after, but yes, sometime after Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I think PvP will come to Pokemon Go. EMC2, shout out from Logansport, Indiana. See you in Chicago. I'll see you there, man. Are there really 4,000 people watching me talk about trading? That should tell you something. Like, people are excited about trading, right? I don't think I've had 4,000 viewers in a live stream in a while, and I'm not even playing Pokemon. I'm just talking about it. I'm hyped. You guys hyped? What do streamers say? Press 1 in chat if you're hyped. I don't know. I don't watch Twitch enough. Lu Juning. Hey Nick, I found that there are spoofers streaming and uploading videos about hacking. I've already reported them on YouTube, but nothing happened. They hide their trainer name, so I can't report them to Niantic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are people doing that. It's on Niantic to stop it. I appreciate you reporting it, but honestly, Niantic's not going after the hacking content on YouTube, so until that happens, I mean, I hate to say it's a waste of time, but yeah, Niantic's got to do something about it themselves. Also, thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Germs303, do you play Rules of Survival? I do not. Never heard of it, actually. Maybe I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Thanks for the super chat, man. Hippie45 Yahoo, hi from Iron Pancake and Mr. Pro Panda. We love your channel. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the support. Arnie Berg. Arna Berg. Do you think more trainers will one-car Wafu because of the attack bonus, making it easier to defeat raid bosses? Yes, I do. I think that for like the really hardcore raiding groups, the attack bonus for friends is going to be like huge. They'll be able to do it in even smaller groups. And also, I think it'll have this kind of secondary effect. Actually, maybe I'm just being optimistic, but like the attack bonus would kind of negate the need for secondary accounts, but most people are probably going to be best friends with their secondary accounts, so they'll get the bonus from them anyway. So I don't know, maybe not. Miguel, yo, a late live stream. For me, it's 10:12 p.m., but that's okay. Can't wait for trading in Pogo. Are you ready for me to talk to you about my idea for Pogo? I'm ready, man. Thanks for this super chat, as always. Nicholas Gonzalez. Hey, Nick. It's Nick. Thanks for that super chat. What's up, Nick? Tom, JM8. Nick, please set this public so I can watch after work. Yes, I will. I've had issues with like the last couple live streams because I was playing music in the background and then I got copyright strikes even though it's supposed to be no copyright music. So no music on this one. I'll make it public after it's done. Thank you for the super chat. I'll be at the event in Japan. I'd love to do a trade with you. Absolutely, man. Definitely. So here's the other thing. I know like a lot of people are like, can I be your friend? And with 200 people on the friends list, I'm going to have to like constantly cycle people. So I do want to trade with people, but it's going to be more of like, okay, I'll add you as a friend. We'll become good friends so that we can trade. We'll trade. And then I'm going to have to like clear you out of the friends list to make room for someone else. So there's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be permanent spots on my list, which is for like, you know, people I actually know. But like for the most part, my friends list is going to continually cycle, which is unfortunate. But, you know, there's a lot of you out there. Gino Fresh. Hey, Nick, how do you balance Pokemon hunting and raiding? Because I always spend too much time raiding. Any plans on coming to Las Vegas? I don't know. Just spend less time raiding. Right? I guess. I wish I had better advice. But, like, yeah. Just do it. For the water festival, I've been spending more time hunting. Because I want the shelter. Like, I haven't done that many Kyogre raids, and it's going away tomorrow. Bye, Kyogre. Pokemon Trainer Squad. I want to send you a letter about the viewing experience. Would you respond? Also, when trading, will moves change too? Moves will not change as far as we know, just IVs. Holy moly, there's so many questions in here. Okay. Where were we? Pokemon Trainer Squad. A letter. I don't know that I would respond to a letter, like a mail letter, but an email, if I have the time, yes. So send me an email if you want a better chance of an actual response. Because like I said, when's the last time anyone sent a postcard? I also haven't sent a letter in probably as long as a postcard. But no, moves aren't going to change when you trade. Brody Pickering. Hey, Nick. Thanks for the content and everything you do. Do you plan on streaming Platinum or Diamond or Pearl at some point, like you did with Emerald? I would like to finish Emerald, honestly, but with the craziness of the summer coming up, I don't see that happening soon. Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, maybe. Once we get closer to Gen 4, maybe. I'll think about it. Tom, also let me know the best way to contact you about becoming friends and working on it beforehand. Good afternoon from Australia. I'm going to figure all this out. Tom. John, makes sense. Friend requests will be precious for you. True. Have you thought about how you can manage requests personally? Secretly hoping we can. So, okay, let's talk about this because this is like kind of a big question. Obviously, I have a lot of people who support me on Patreon, and I don't want to, like, I'm not saying you have to be a Patreon supporter to become a friend. What I'm going to do with Patreon, at least for like GoFest and the events coming up for summer, is I'm going to add all my Patreon supporters who are going to the events so that we can start sending gifts back and forth ahead of the event. And that way, once we get to GoFest, we won't have time to make it to Great Friends, because I think they said that takes 7 days. We'll make it to Great Friends. So that way, when I trade with people at GoFest, at least some of them, the trading costs will be lower. So for most people, I'm not going to be able to add them ahead of time. This is just for like people that I have direct contact with through Patreon or through the Discord server. So I'll add people when I know that I'm going to be meeting them. The same thing, I'll probably try to do something similar for future travels. Like if I know I'm going to be going to Japan, for example, I'll try to add people who are also going to be in Japan or who live in Japan. So that way we can kind of build up the friendship level a little bit ahead of time. And then once I'm actually there, people that I just meet face to face real quick, we can add each other, do one raid or gym battle or gift or whatever, so that we can unlock trading and then trade something. Obviously not a legendary, because that's going to cost 1 million Stardust, but it's going to be kind of like, I'll have to plan ahead of time where I'm going and add people knowing that they're also going to be there so that we can get cheaper trades. That's my plan right now. Wan Yue Peng. Why Ingress can detect mock GPS software and you can't log in if you have them, but you can log into Pokemon Go having the same software. So the Pokemon Go just don't care about it. So this is kind of something that I've noticed, is that Niantic's a lot harder on spoofers in Ingress. The difference between Ingress and Pokemon Go is that it's more than just Niantic. Nintendo, to an extent, but more so the Pokemon Company, are involved in the decision-making process for Pokemon Go. So my thought is that the Pokemon Company is the one who is kind of easier on spoofers and not so much Niantic. That's just my thought. But also a bandwave went out, so that's progress. Timothy McDonough. Knowing the limitations in place, how do you see trading being featured in your videos? Curious how you'll tackle these frustrations creatively. So I kind of just explained what I'm trying to do with that. Planning ahead of time for people that I know are going to be somewhere when I go there. And then obviously like the people that I raid with a lot, or like most often here in Long Beach, I'll probably keep them on my friends list since we'll raid together. People that I play with a lot, obviously, I'll keep them as friends so we can increase our friendship, get bonuses that way. But outside of people that I know personally, my friends list is going to do a lot of cycling. So I'll probably have to add people as long as I'm like able to trade with them, and then after that make room for someone else so that I can trade with a new person in the future. I hope the friends list cap gets increased eventually, but in the meantime, it's going to be rough. Fit City, $5 super chat. Hey Nick, hope to meet you at GoFest. Do you plan to add Pokemon Go YouTubers to your friends list? And what are your overall plans with the feature? Have I answered this question? My overall plans? I want to help as many people as possible. Again, like I said, I'm going to add like Patreon supporters ahead of time if I know I'm going to be meeting up with them, for example, at Pokemon Go Fest. Obviously, I can't add everyone that I'm going to be meeting at Go Fest ahead of time. So, what was I going to say that was different here? My overall plans. Oh, yeah, and then as far as like who am I going to use my one special trade on, like if I can really only trade one region exclusive Pokemon per day, that's going to have to be a raffle for like everyone that's there. Depending on the cost, I would either like just do a quick raffle, a quick drawing, a quick whatever. Someone show me a Pokemon that weighs 1.87 whatever. I don't know, something random like that. To choose who gets my one special trade for the day, which, God, Niantic, please, can I just like, if there was some kind of way that Niantic could give me special treatment, essentially is what I'm asking for, but like mark certain accounts as, someone commented this on a video, like an ambassador account, someone that's verified as being legit, reliable, and so that I could just trade region exclusives to more people. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be a lot of like raffling, and the last thing I want to do is like play favorites with trading. So it's going to be kind of random. This is going to be difficult for me. Anyway, thanks for the super chat, man. I'll see you at GoFest. True Inferno's Pokemon Go Adventure. Back on topic, can two people do trades with each other? What do you mean? I mean, yeah, you trade with people, right? Like you trade. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. You have to trade. You trade with a partner. Two people. Newcomb's looking forward to meeting you in Germany. I will see you there. I'm looking forward to it as well. Cole Kokish, isn't the IV Scrambler enough to stop people selling Pokemon? It seems like it should be, but no. Because there are some people who would buy Pokemon just for the Pokedex, right? Like the Legendary, doesn't matter what the IVs are. They'll buy it because they can't do Legendary raids, or they don't want to do Legendary raids. They'll buy region exclusives because they can't travel. So it's tough. It's a tough position that Niantic is in. Alright. Oh my goodness. You guys are unbelievable with the super chats today. I appreciate the support, I have to say. Sanga Saga, Nick, your incredible artistic talent is a huge inspiration for my own channel. Are we sure trading randomizes IVs? Maybe it randomizes the Mons level. No, I'm pretty sure it's IVs. They've talked about it as being IVs. The articles from the people who were at the press conference at E3 said it was IVs. So it's IVs. Also, thank you for the super chat. Brad W., thank you for the super chat. The Solace, is there a true date yet? There is not. This week, though. And this week has 3 more days in it. So it's tomorrow, it's Friday, or it's Saturday. Dr. Claw 411, $4.99 super chat. My favorite Pokemon since Red Blue has been Kangaskhan, so call me crazy, but I'm going to pay that million Stardust. Wow. Right on, man. I mean, if you can afford it, do it. Also, Macy, thank you for the sponsor. Thank you for becoming a sponsor. I don't have a name for my sponsors. Don't people do that? Trainer Tips Club. Yay. Welcome to the club. Also, Ben Tim, I see you there. Are you going to GoFest, dude? Are you coming? Am I going to see you? Adam Most, Nick, can you do a video about how 15, 10, 15 could do more damage than 15, 15, 15 due to damage charging the charge bar? You don't always need 100 IV. That's true, but it's also incredibly technical and very situational. And, you know, honestly, I'm just not that excited about Pokemon Go's battle system. I feel like the advantage that you would get from that is so minimal that, like, God, I just wish they would rework the battle system. I'm over it. Let's put it that way. It's time for a change. But I don't know, maybe. If I need a topic one day, see if I can dive into it. Dwayne Am, Sylph Road, do you know what they will be adding for trading? I do not know what the Sylph Road will be adding for trading. I know the Sylph Road's original intention was to help people organize trades. If someone was traveling to a certain location, they could plan the trades ahead of time. So that should still be possible. It's going to be kind of, it'll require more planning ahead of time, since you are going to need to like level up your friendship to make anything reasonable. But yeah, I'm sure the Sylph Road has plans, and they'll be doing something to make trading easier, to organize trades. Ted Shane, first time catching you live. Thanks for your content. Thanks for watching, Ted Shane. Jack Solo, you think Niantic should have released PvP first? I mean, either way. I don't think it makes a huge difference, really. I think PvP takes more work, so trading was easier. Jeremy Burris, do you think we'll get a Solstice event tomorrow? I don't think we're getting an event tomorrow. I think trading is kind of the thing. So trading either tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday. Tom Green 99, cats. I disagree. Not really. I like cats. I'm just allergic. Thanks for the super chat. EMC2, how do you choose your music for your videos without copyright infringement? I look for Creative Commons licensed music on SoundCloud. Zachary Wood, awesome work, Nick. I'd love to trade a region exclusive with you, but I'd actually rather a Sandshrew since it's your fave, and it'll say it's from you. I'm going to need to start stocking up on Sandshrew if that's the case. But thank you, man, for the super chat. And I'm finally caught up, and we can finally get back to this. All right. On the last episode of actually reading, Okay. Special trading does become more accessible over time. As the friendship level between two trainers increases, the amount of Stardust needed to complete a special trade will significantly decrease. Thank gosh for that. It's not our intention to prohibit trading legendary Pokemon, but it makes sense that it would be much more difficult to achieve given the amount of work it takes to catch one in the first place. Does it really, though? Like, legendary Pokemon are so accessible to anyone who lives in a city. The only people who struggle with legendaries are people who don't have a raid group, people who don't have gyms. And in that case, there are probably also people who don't have a ton of people to trade with. So, I don't know. I disagree with that statement. Niantic Developer Insights. Similarly, we want to celebrate all the hard work that goes into building your friendships by making special trades much more accessible at higher friendship levels. Just as in real life, putting effort into your friendships brings real rewards. Okay. Fair enough. My argument against this is that to become best friends with someone requires 90 days of interactions, right? And to become best friends with someone, you essentially have to play with them every day. And if you're playing together every day, you probably have all the same Pokemon. You probably have done all the same raids together. So you both have all the legendaries. Maybe one of you has traveled and has brought back a Pokemon that you can trade, but chances are you're playing in the same areas, you're catching the same Pokemon. So I feel like you should be able to trade with quote-unquote strangers, people you just met, people who are traveling. So, you know, let's say, take me out of the equation. Just any Pokemon Go player travels to Europe because they don't have Mr. Mime or they're going on vacation with their family, right? They're going to catch Mr. Mime while they're there, but they're also bringing, let's say, Tauros. They're from North America. They're bringing Tauros to Europe. They're on vacation. They meet someone playing Pokemon Go at a raid. They go, hey, I have Tauros. We should trade. Oh, wait, it costs a jillion Stardust. Dang, that kind of sucks. Well, I guess we could become friends. Oh, but I'm only here for 4 more days on vacation. Well, I guess we're not going to become anything better than good friends, and we still have to pay the full Stardust cost for trading. Bummer. So it's like, it feels like the only way you can get region-exclusive Pokemon at the cheapest cost, the best friend's cost, is if your best friend actually goes and travels and brings it back. It makes it really hard to, you know, trade with someone when you meet them on vacation or on a trip. And that's my, what's the right word here? Qualm. That's my qualm with it. Is that the right word? I don't know. That's where I disagree with the way the system was designed. Sothar Dragonheart, playing since day 1, just got my first EX pass. Congratulations. Joyce M, no reading. Joyce, I'm going back to reading. Thank you for the support. G-Dog, Nick, you're the GOAT. Been watching since I googled how to play Pokemon Go 2 years ago. Wasn't that a brilliant title for a video? That's what set it all off. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Gripe. That's the word. Irish Boy 9780. That's a good word for it. That's my gripe with it. Alright. Another notable aspect of trading in Pokemon Go is that the stats, read, IVs, of the Pokemon will change randomly within a range when traded. Before you complete a trade, you'll see the range of CP and HP the Pokemon could potentially have when the trade's complete. There's a thoughtful calculation to deciding that range. We first look at your friend's trainer level to confirm the Pokemon is not powered up past what would ordinarily be obtainable for someone at that level. So the Pokemon is going to go down to their level, or maybe 5 levels above, because you could catch a Pokemon weather boosted 5 levels above your own level. Next, we assign minimum stat values based on your friendship level, and that base increases the higher that level is. So the low end will increase as your friendship level increases, is what I'm hearing there. The low end of the range. So maybe there's a high end which stays the same. The low end will get closer to that as you become better friends. In other words, as your friendship level increases with a friend, you'll have a better chance of receiving a strong Pokemon when trading. A Pokemon that may not... Okay, hold on. A Pokemon that may not be great in battle for you may excel in battle once traded to one of your friends. So that to me sounds like IVs could actually increase when trading. Probably in higher levels of friendship, you'll actually might be able to increase IVs. In order to bar some trainers from continually rerolling Pokemon stats through trade, however, all Pokemon cannot be traded again. This feature incentivizes trading without giving a significant advantage to one trader over the other. Trade once. You can only trade once, and at higher levels of friendship, the IVs could actually increase. So that's good. That's really good. Because if you're with a best friend and you have like a kind of lower IV legendary or a lower IV shiny, you could trade it to your best friend and it might actually get higher IVs. That's important. That's good. Because all of my shiny Larvitar have bad IVs. That's big. I'm really glad to hear that. So it's not all negative. Once you become good friends, there are some positive possible outcomes. Okay, NC, $5 super chat. Hey Nick, do you think the major updates for Pokemon Go are complete now that trading is about to be added? No. Major updates? No way. There are so many more major updates that could come to this game, including a battle system rework and PvP. Thank you for the super chat. Pokemon Trainer Squad, on the next mail letter opening video, can you give open responses, especially to some questions about Community Day? Maybe. Yeah, I guess I can try to do that, depending on what the letters... Typically, I haven't been reading letters on camera, just because like a lot of times it's personal and, but when it's packages, it's like, oh, I can open that and something cool, and it's something to show, but... I think letters are a little more personal. So if there are questions that can be answered in a video, yes, absolutely. Finally, mythical Pokemon cannot be traded at all, so all trainers must complete the special research, a mythical discovery, in order to catch Mew. Can't trade Mew. Okay. We'll continue to reward trainers with encounters that can only be found through research and reward trainers' continued loyalty with a sense of fairness. That's fine. That's totally fine. Trading is special, and although several mechanics are in place to ensure that trainers don't take unfair advantage of it, there are also plenty of rewards to make these mechanics feel unique and personal. For example, a trainer from the United States, here we go, who goes on vacation to Europe might send special gifts to friends back home from Pokestops and gyms at special landmarks. And once they return, they could get together with those friends and trade them a Mr. Mime. Right. That's exactly the example that I gave. A Pokemon unique to Europe over the course of a few days. We'll see about that, Niantic, when your Stardust costs get revealed. This is not only a special act of friendship, but also helps the traveling trainer earn even more bonus candy for their own Mr. Mime, as they're trading Pokemon that were caught far from the Pokemon they receive in trade. I wish there were bigger bonuses for farther trades. This is one of many scenarios we hope to see our trainers enjoy. Yes, now consider also the scenario that I want to help people, Niantic. Yeesh. Jacob Graham with the $5 super chat. Nick, you're the best Pogo YouTuber in the community. Been watching since your first video. You should come to Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you, Jacob. Nashville would be fun. Good music. Good food. Prodigy's Nation. Right on. Thank you for the support, man. Alright. While we're pleased to bring a robust friend and trading system to Pokemon Go, there are still more collaborative and social features we would love to bring to the game. We're continuing to explore more ways to bring special interactions to Pokemon Go that encourage meaningful in-person interactions with friends and loved ones, and the friend feature will serve as an excellent foundation for building on these ideas. Exploring is always more fun when you have someone to come along for the ride, and we hope that these features only strengthen that sentiment. I hope so too. Michael Siemens. Hey Nick, love watching all your videos. I know you came to New York City not long ago, but any chance you'll be back again, maybe to trade? There is always a chance that I'll be back in New York City. A very high chance. In fact, it's pretty much guaranteed that I'll be back in New York City at some point. And also, in my opinion, the Stardust costs and special limits almost kill the point in trading. People only really want these ones, and it takes 3 months to top friend tier. I mean, it doesn't kill the entire point, but it does make it a lot more difficult to do, like, essentially the most useful things that you can do with trading, right? It's the biggest applications for trading are Pokédex completion, and in my opinion, that should be like the main one that Niantic focuses on, right? They don't want it. They're trying to encourage no black market, or like they don't want people to sell shinies or sell whatever. Anyway, Pokédex completion, and the hardest part for a lot of people is 1, legendaries, 2, region exclusives, and they made it really difficult to trade those. So it's kind of like, if you really want to trade at the lowest cost, you actually have to have a friend that travels. You can't just meet someone and have that, like, meaningful trade. You can meet someone and get a Pidgey from, I don't know, literally can't think of any country. Wow. Switzerland. You couldn't meet someone from Switzerland and like, oh, here's a Swiss Pidgey, thanks. That's kind of cool, but like, wouldn't you rather have a Mr. Mime? Probably. Oh, shoot. I left my live stream page. All right, let me read these super chats. Did the update drop yet? The update is out. Trading is not live. Trading won't be live until Niantic turns it on the server side. You can send gifts every day and plan to meet up one day. Yeah, that's like the only thing to do, is like you have to know that you're going somewhere. And this is what I think the Sylph Road will help organize, is if you have a trip coming up, you have a vacation that you know is happening in a month or 2 months or ideally 3 months, you can go on the Sylph Road or wherever and say, hey, I'm coming to, literally can't think of another country, Australia. I'm coming to Sydney in 3 months. I'm from Europe. I have Mr. Mime. I'm coming to Sydney. Would anyone like to trade me Mr. Mime for Kangaskhan or whatever you want? I mean, you're going to Sydney. You're going to catch the Kangaskhan. But 3 months ahead of time, you can get someone who replies, yes, I'll be in Sydney. I will trade you. And you can add each other as friends and literally send a gift back and forth every day for 90 days so that by the time you get there, you're best friends. And then you can trade that Mr. Mime for the cheapest possible cost. Unfortunately, for people like myself, sometimes I don't plan a trip until 5 days ahead of time. So that's going to be difficult for me to do. Also, the limit of one special trade means, hey, who gets the Tauros today? Who gets the Heracross today? It's just rough. The limitations, I understand why they're there. I agree with the intention, which is to prevent the black market from popping up. But I feel like it does really hurt and really limits legitimate players in a lot of ways. Zen life to you, dude. You always have a good and adventures. Great. Thank you. Appreciate it. I do like adventures. Miguel Zaldivar, my idea is on the way. Can't set it in super chat though. Too many characters. All right, Miguel. I'm eagerly waiting. I'm just a guy. When do you think there will be a day for Beldum? Community day for Beldum? I feel like probably won't come for a while. I don't know. There's a lot of Pokemon. Like, maybe towards the end of the year. Maybe once we get closer to Gen 4. Different Stardust values question. Masaru Brazil. What if I give you a Bulbasaur, which you already have, and you give me a Mr. Mime, which I don't have? I think it should cost more Stardust for me than for you. Okay, so this is something that I've seen suggested. Basically, the idea is if, let's say, I'm trading region exclusives to other people. They trade me something I already have, just like a Pidgey, a common Pokemon, and I trade the Mr. Mime. The Stardust cost should be higher for the person who's getting the Mr. Mime, who's getting the rarer Pokemon, who's getting the special Pokemon, The reason that it's not that way is because then that doesn't stop the black market. That doesn't stop people from selling. The limitations need to be placed on the people who would potentially be selling the rare Pokemon. So if, let's say, if I'm trading a legendary for a Pidgey, and it only costs me 100 Stardust to get the Pidgey, and it costs 1,000,000 Stardust for the other person to get the legendary, well, then there's nothing stopping me from trading multiple legendaries or selling multiple legendaries because the costs to me are negligible. So, I mean, that's the reason that the Stardust cost is high for both players. Again, unfortunate, but, you know, some people would take advantage of it if it were the other way. The RCV. Moral for trading is have a friend, travel, and do the work to reap the rewards. Plus, wouldn't it be easier for spoofers to collect Stardust? I mean, it's easier for spoofers to do everything, and I hate that. And I hate that we have to design things around that. But yeah, I mean, the way to take advantage of trading is to have a friend who travels. I'm hoping, okay, actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find this screenshot right now, because I saw something. It was a screenshot from like the Japanese Pokemon Go. What's the Pokemon Go Japanese Twitter? Pokemon Go _JP? Is that it? Yes. No. Pokemon Go app JP? Let me find it. Pokemon Go Japan. Okay. We're going to look for this together. Okay, I don't see it. Is it in their announcement? Nope, because that links to the English site. So there was a picture, right? It was like this picture, but it was Farfetch'd for Tauros. And it had Japanese names, and they were Ultra Friends, which is the 3 hearts, like level 3 friends. And the cost was 1,600 Stardust. I don't know if that's entirely legit. Let me find it. Does anyone know this picture that I'm talking about? I feel like it was in my mentions also. But as I'm looking for it, let me also continue reading Super Chats. Oh. Hey, Carrie, congrats on the Articuno. Eli Collins, there should be a new thing called New Friend Trade. You can trade everything but Mew to a new friend for low Stardust, only for each new friend. Which, again, then is exploitable, unfortunately. I agree. It would be great if, like, I could show up, make a new friend, and trade something that person can't get. But entirely exploitable by people who want to make money off of it. Also, shout out to everyone with these EX passes. I actually skipped my EX raid today because I had other stuff going on. I didn't film today. That's the reason I didn't upload yesterday. Just a lot going on. God, where is this picture? I swear I saw it. Carlos Rosales, with more code being added about Pokestop submission system, I'm really hoping they release it before the big summer events, since there'll be research-based for trainers not attending. I hope so too, but I don't think it's likely before the events. Like, we're less than 2 weeks from Dortmund. Shout out to everyone who bought the merch, by the way. Don't forget your lucky egg. Mr. Solo Dolo, I appreciate you. Paolo Pix. Oh, I just hatched a 10k egg. Had a baby, just like you. He's... Oh, had a... Okay, I was like, what? Your egg? Is it... Filipino/white. Shout out to all the Happas out there. Any insights on growing up part of multiple cultures? It's kind of interesting, right? Because I never felt entirely one or the other. I'm half Filipino, half white for those who are unaware. And I say white, basically American. Like, my dad's family is German and Irish, but I feel in no way at all German or Irish, because I asked my dad, he didn't even know the answer off the top of his head. How long ago did my dad's family come over from Europe? And it's been at least like 200 plus years that essentially they've been in America. So in that sense, I'm American. I'm half Filipino. My mom was born in the Philippines. She came here when she was young. And the other half is American. Here it is. This is it. We'll get to that in a second. I want to answer this question. So yeah, I felt a lot closer to Filipino culture because, like I said, my grandparents were born in the Philippines. My mom was born in the Philippines, so we still followed like a lot of Filipino kind of traditions and ate a lot of Filipino food growing up. So I felt more connected to Filipino culture than to my white side, my American side. But it's also interesting because I never felt fully Filipino. Like when I would meet Filipinos at school, it's like, oh, you know, they would speak Tagalog. I don't speak Tagalog. So it's kind of like, it's this feeling of not ever fully being one thing or the other, kind of being in between. But I also think it's the way of the future, man. 100 years from now, everyone's going to be mixed. So I feel like I'm on the cutting edge in that sense. So yeah, my advice to you as a new parent of a mixed child is raise them in an environment where they can feel connected to both sides, both cultures. Because I think there's kind of an advantage to that. Whereas, you know, some people are just like one thing. They're raised in one culture. They have, I don't want to say they have one perspective, but like they get one kind of cultural upbringing. And having two kind of gives you this early advantage in being able to understand that there are many different viewpoints, many different cultures in the world. And I think that's important. So yeah, try to share both cultures with the kid. Congratulations, by the way. Good question, man. Now, next, Rika, $5 super chat, community day predictions. August, Chikorita. September, Ralts, or how am I losing this? October, Cyndaquil. November, Slackoth. December, Totodile. January, Trapinch. February, Trico. Possible. Definitely possible. I don't think we'll see Chikorita that soon, though. I don't think we'll see the Gen 2, the Johto starters that quickly. But definitely possible. And personally, I feel like we would see Beldum before Slackoth. Just because Metagross is useful in slacking, as we know, was all hype. Didn't deliver on the hype at all. Francine Denise. Hey Nick, any plans on coming back to Golden, Colorado? Well, the next time someone cool plays at Red Rocks, definitely. Tom Green. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I can't tell what that emoji is. Is that a peanut? Is that a potato? Regardless, thank you, Tom. All right, Miguel. So my idea is putting a tier system into gyms. You'll have 4 different tiers in gyms. Best on CP. Tier 1, 10 to 500. Tier 2, 501 to 1000. Tier 3, 1001 to 2000. Tier 4, 2000 and above. I feel like that's kind of forcing diversity, right? Which I feel like Hollywood is also doing right now. But anyway, that's we're not going to get into that right now. I think forcing someone to put in like a 10 to 500 CP Pokemon is kind of people aren't going to want to do it. The idea behind gyms is to defend them, right? And if you have to put in a Pokemon that's that weak, it's kind of counterintuitive. So I agree. I do want more diversity. I just want gyms to be more interesting. They're so boring. Like, when's the last time you saw me actually do a gym battle in a video? I'm bored with them. So yeah, I think the gym system needs another rework, or the battle system. If the battle system got reworked, then geez, gyms would be fun again. But also, I think forcing people to put weak Pokemon in gyms is counterintuitive to what the gym system is supposed to be. You're supposed to try to defend them. And right now, that means Blissey, Chansey, Snorlax, and then 3 other things of your choice. Oh, Golden Raspberry. So yeah, it needs work. It definitely needs work. I'll give you that much. Carlos Victorino. No retrading is also a pain if you traveled and you're only able to get 1 regional and want to keep 2. But it'll also help a buddy complete their Pokedex. You won't be able to trade because you won't be able to get it back. That's true. If you do only catch 1 regional and you come back home, you got to choose wisely who's your best friend. You got to play favorites in that sense. But I mean, I think the benefits outweigh that kind of losing that ability. Benefits being you can't exploit it by trading back and forth until you get good IVs. Because we did learn from the developer insights that if you are better friends, there's a possibility that IVs will increase, which I love. NC, think it'll be possible to trade, evolve, and trade back a Pokemon for a friend? No. Because we know that you can't trade back. A Pokemon can only be traded once. I'm assuming even after evolving, it's still the same Pokemon. You can't trade it back. At best friend level without expending hundreds of thousands of dust. No. Even at best friend level, I don't think you can trade a Pokemon back. Just once. F-Man. You think the IVs of a Pokemon should stay the same after maximum friendship during a trade? I feel like after 90 days of gifting, you've earned it. So actually, after, at best friend, where is it? As your friendship level increases, you'll have a better chance of receiving a strong Pokemon when trading. A Pokemon that may not be great in battle for you may excel in battle once traded to your friends. That is Niantic's workaround way of saying IVs could increase when you trade at higher friendship levels. So, do I think the IVs of a Pokemon should stay the same at maximum friendship? No, I think they should increase. After 90 days of gifting, you've definitely earned it. Where are we here? Car crashed. $5 super chat. Space Force. Yikes. Space Force. Thanks for the super chat. Cameron Gold. Are you a Jeremy Olander fan? Absolutely, I am. I'm a fan of just about every Anjuna artist. Anyone who's ever released on Anjuna Beats or Anjuna Deep. Yeah. Oren Singer. $1 super chat. Thank you very much. Jay Santos, $2 super chat. Could trading make trade evolutions possible now? It could, and I think we're going to see Clamperl that way. I don't think we're going to see retroactively Pokemon become like trade evolutions. So, for example, for those unaware, from first generation, Alakazam, Machamp, Golem, and Gengar would only evolve, or you could only get them by trading. So you'd have to trade Haunter, and once you trade it, it would evolve to Gengar. You'd have to trade Graveler to get Golem. But I don't see Niantic going back and changing Pokemon that already are in-game, that already have their candy requirements. But I think for future Pokemon, for example, Clamperl, when you trade Clamperl holding a Deep Sea Tooth, it becomes Huntail. When you trade Clamperl holding a Deep Sea Scale, it becomes Gorbis. Right? Did I get those right, or did I get them mixed up? I think that's right. So I think that's the reason we haven't seen Clamperl introduced yet, is because it will be the first Pokemon to evolve by trading. So yes. F-Mans, let me give you a scenario. My girlfriend got a 98% shiny T-Tar. If she trades it to me and we have maximum friendship, will it be 98% or 100%? Is that what that paragraph means? It doesn't guarantee it. It says it may excel in battle once traded to one of your friends. So what the way that I interpret that is, so we know there's like a maximum, right? Let's say, or we know that the floor, the lowest possible IVs will increase as your friendship level increases. So I don't know that it necessarily guarantees that it's only going to get better, but the range would be really small. So maybe trading a 98% means it could become 100%, it could stay 98, it could become 96, but at maximum friendship, it's definitely not going to go down to like 80. It's definitely not going to go down to 50. So it could get better, and I think, 90 days from now, once we actually get there, we'll know whether or not it'll actually guarantee an increase, or if the range is just really small. But it's also possible that it guarantees an increase. But right here it does say may excel in battle once traded to one of your friends. Light X Cinema, $20 super chat. Thank you. Also, F-Man, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Light Cinema, I'm level 29 and almost caught all the Pokemon, and I've been watching your vids from the very beginning to the very end. How do you get EX passes now? Where's Juan and Little Bro? And tell me when New York, please. I've been in New York like twice, 3 times, man. I thought you were watching. EX passes, you have to raid at eligible gyms, meaning parks, or sponsored gyms. If you have like a local community, then they should know where all the eligible gyms are. Whereas Juan moved on to his dream job in the music industry, and my little bro, he was in the community day video. He's at home doing his thing. My mom took over his account because he doesn't really play much anymore. Thanks for the donation, man. Starlight, thanks for your help. You're welcome. And Ola Thorson, hey Nick, are you coming to Sweden soon? Just hit me up if you need somewhere to crash. Thank you for the offer. And Sweden soon, I don't know. Eventually. How's that? Kobatron 5000. Love following you. You help us all, and thank you. You're welcome. Alright. Back to this. Look at this. Found this in a mention. No idea if it's real. I also have no idea if it's real. But, I mean, who else? There was one other. Let me pull this up here. Hold on. So this is what I want to talk about. I've been kind of asking for, or like hoping, that region exclusives cost less than legendaries, because we've seen the legendaries cost 1 million Stardust and then eventually go down to 40,000. Still a lot, if you ask me. But this screenshot shows trading region exclusives at the low cost of 1,600 Stardust. Alright. And also, here is this. Another instance of this showing up. Josh. If you guys remember Josh from my first trip to Japan, he also tweeted this. Tauntaun himself. So, Josh has seen this too. He's in Japan. This is a screenshot, obviously, in Japanese. It's the same screenshot. Tauntaun level 38. Shout out to Tauntaun, also, by the way, who just took a trip to New York City, his first time in the U.S., so go check him out. But he got the same screenshot, which is this. It's trading Farfetch'd for Tauros, and 1,600 Stardust at the Ultra Friend level. So that's obviously way less than legendaries. 40,000 is the lowest for legendaries, and Reversal says it seems fake. Says Tauntaun at the top, like photoshopped. It could be, but I don't. Who is this person and where is the source? Let me read the replies to this. It could definitely be fake, but it's real, but it's a pre-release screenshot, hence the graphic in the corner. It will look just like this, but only once updated. It depends. Those two trainers may already have them in their Pokedex. True, they could already have them in their Pokedex. So there's a lot of situations that could affect this. But I really hope that that's like, come on, man. 1,600? Way more reasonable. It's fake. That's not the Farfetch'd candy. That's the candy color that shows on all these screenshots. Same color candy here. See? It's just going to show you candy. It doesn't show you the specific Pokemon candy. I don't want to do like a not trying to like break this down. Is this fake or not? I'm just saying, hopefully, the cost is less. And trading is not live in Japan. This is just a screenshot from pre-release from Niantic or something. Okay. Super chats coming in. Where are we with the super chats? F-Man. Gotcha. Let's hope that maximum friendship is at least the same IVs. I hope so. I hope that trading as best friends will keep the IVs the same at the bare minimum. Varakai. Does building friendship have to be done in consecutive days? As far as I know, it does not. You can raise your friendship with a person once per day, but you don't like lose all your progress if you don't do something together for one day. Because like imagine, that would be a terrible design. Imagine you're playing with a friend every day and then your friend goes on vacation and you're like, yeah, oh, you're going to bring back Farfetch'd or you're going to bring back Corsola and we can trade, and then they get back and you lost all your progress as friends. Bad move. So no, I don't think it has to be done consecutive days. Marcus Mickelson, thank you for the kroner, Swedish kroner. Is that what that is? I appreciate it. Ant Venom, thanks for being an entertaining and informative player, and especially a top-tier vlogger. Aw, I'm top-tier. Thanks, Ant Venom. Roland Hernandez, come back to Wisconsin. I was heartbroken when you didn't like my favorite fast food restaurant. Culver's, oh no, Culver's is greater than In-N-Out. Come on, dude. You are delusional if you think Culver's is better than In-N-Out. I will defend In-N-Out. I don't even eat meat, really. Like, I don't even get burgers at In-N-Out anymore, but man, Culver's, I don't want to offend anyone, but Culver's was just regular fast food to me. John Thrasher, are you ready for every single person at GoFest asking you to trade with them? Honestly, I'm not. I don't know how difficult the process is going to be to like add someone, become good friends by trading a gift or whatever, and then trade. But let me just say, yikes. My line was 2 hours long for signing last year. If I'm trading everyone, I don't know if there's enough time in the day. We'll see. I'm going to try to get really quick at it. I have a little bit of time to practice. NC, would you help create a new Pokemon game if asked? Hands down, without a doubt, absolutely, yes. I would 100% be involved in the creation of a Pokemon game if it was an opportunity. Which is why I wish Niantic would just ask us for feedback. I mean, they do, a little bit, but like, come on. Let me come in and say, hey, I really want to help people trade. Can you maybe not restrict it so much? And if this screenshot is to be believed in any capacity, maybe it's not as restrictive for regionals. But again, we don't know the context. Carrie finally made it home. I was listening to this great stream all the way. Thanks. Oh, thanks, Carrie. Thanks for listening. I would like to do kind of a more talking format, podcasty thing, but I'm also like losing my voice. My throat hurts already. I'm going to get some more water. I'll be right back. Chair stream. Are you ready? It's going to be the chair. Alright. How was my chair? Wow, you guys are super chatting the chair. Ryan Kovach, sending appreciation from Jacksonville. Keep it up. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate your appreciation. Matthias Koterski. Thanks for not starting videos with "What's up, YouTube?" Yeah, that's just not me. I'm just gonna be me. Thanks for the donation, man. Torrance, California here. JIS 24 24.99 super chat. Thank you. I was just in Torrance the other day at the Uni restaurant. God, that was so good. Also, I found a... Has anyone had this? Ginger beer? Delicious. It's not actual beer. Non-alcoholic. Delicious. Mixin LV. Donation train. Is that what that is? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And thanks for all the help. Shout out to all the mods. I appreciate you guys. I'll send you some friend requests in a couple days. Advice Ninja. Will you be coming back to New Zealand? I mean, I kind of have to. I guess I don't have to. Like, I could trade for Relicanth, but yeah, I want to come back to New Zealand for sure. Alright. You know what I can do now? Because I need to do this. I've been hoarding all my catches, my research rewards, right? And the water festival's almost over. There's a lot of water types in there. So I'm just going to start catching those. I'm going to put on a star piece and try to, like, just get some Stardust out of this. When does the water festival officially end? It officially ends tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time, I believe. Steve Grants, would you consider auctioning off one of your friend slots for charity? Okay, for charity. I could definitely do it for charity. I hate the idea of selling friend slots or friend space, but for charity. I don't know. It still feels kind of weird to me. Tawid Khan, awesome to see you streaming. I touched the tip. Thanks, man. Thanks for the donation. Bob James, could you trade Pokemon A for Pokemon B and then trade Pokemon B for Pokemon C? No. Pokemon B can only be traded one time. So it doesn't matter if you're trading it back to the same person or for a different Pokemon. Once it's traded, that's it. Ansel, hey Nick, will both players have to pay the Stardust? Yes. If so, do you think it's fair to low-level players? I mean, what it comes down to is you don't have to do it. And also, like, the cost is going to go down significantly. So, yeah. I mean, I think it's fine. And yes, I don't know if I said this. Both players do have to pay the same full Stardust cost. Nate Mendoza, thoughts on Niantic would end the event and flip the switch on trading? Possible. Very possible. Could be as early as tomorrow. Zeno, 258. So what do you think will happen to Mr. Mime as the Europe exclusive when Gen 4 hits with the pre-evolution Mime Jr.? See, people have been asking this for a while. Also, I'm going to start ordering food because I'm hungry. People have been asking for a while what's going to happen when Mime Jr. comes out. For those who are unaware, Mr. Mime gets a baby, a pre-evolution, in Gen 4. I feel like well, at this point, pretty much every major continent, every continent has a region exclusive. There's some that are more specific, smaller areas. So I feel like we could either see a cycling of region exclusives, probably unlikely, but like now that we're back to like Gen 4, Europe will get Mr. Mime as a second region exclusive, or Mime Jr., and then like North America will get a new one, South America will get a new one, so everyone will have 2 or multiple region exclusives. That's my thoughts on it. Or just Europe's really lucky. Thankfully, with trading, it's a little easier for people to get Mr. Mime without traveling. Peter Harding Morris. Have you ever thought about covering your AR, rig, and phone case in green to edit it out for more immersive feel? Honestly, no, I haven't thought about it. It just seems like extra effort. You know it's a phone. I kind of like the look of like looking through the phone. Edward Richardson. Can I be a friend in Pogo? I was the one that got 14 shinies in Santa Monica. Long Beach Hype. Yo! So, I talked about this a lot earlier, but with my friends list, it's just going to be like a constant cycling. Like, the only people who are going to be permanent friends are people I know personally, and the rest of my friends list is going to be like, sorry, I'm going to trade with you now, but after today, you got to get cut for someone else. Because I do want to trade with as many people as possible. Alan Daganis? Hey Nick, love the channel. Do we know if the Stardust cost is shared between trainers or both have to pony up the full listed amount? Both trainers have to pay the full amount. That was confirmed through one of the articles. I think it was GameSpot or IGN. One of them said you do both have to pay the full amount. Also, what do you guys feel like eating? What do you feel like mukbang, watching me eat? It's already late. I don't have a lot of options. God, I wish I could make this super chat window bigger. You know what I mean? They all just disappeared. Thanks, YouTube. Did that really just happen? Chicken? Ramen? I would love ramen, but I don't like getting soup delivered. Alright, let me get these super chats back up. There's a lot of good questions about trading. It'll be up soon. Out soon. I really hope this is legit. What do you think? I feel like it could be. Josh, where'd you get this? Someone probably just tweeted it at him. Anyway, alright, super chats. Holy moly. Dr. Claw, Nick, who are you going to main in Smash Ultimate? I don't know yet. Traditionally, I've mained Marth. I mean, at least in Melee. And then Ivysaur in Project M. So, that's where I would start, but I gotta play everyone. See who feels good in the hand. Tawid Khan, what are your opinions about Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee? Do you think we can transfer our Gen 2 and Gen 3 from our Pokemon account to that game? No, they said Gen 1 only. You can only transfer Kanto Pokemon to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And as far as my opinions, I mean, I got to play it at E3. It was great. It looks really nice. I think it's a good kind of intro to the main series for people who maybe haven't played before. And that's exactly what it's supposed to be. So, I think it's going to accomplish really well what the Pokemon Company wants to accomplish from it, which is to introduce the Pokemon Go community to the main series. Yeah, plus Pokemon on Switch. I'm all for it. Miles, there's an issue with potentially implementing trading evolution where the Pokemon's IVs become randomized on the trade. So you'd have to fluke IVs on an Electabuzz, for example, evolution. I mean, yes, at lower levels. But again, we did learn from developer insights that trading at higher levels of friendship could increase IVs. So, I mean, there's always a way. If you want to trade, get a trade evolution and have good IVs, then you wait till you have a best friend to trade with. If you don't care and you just want it for the Pokedex, then you can trade whenever. But I like the idea of introducing evolution, trading evolution. Alright. Jeez, what are we eating? Thai food? I always get Thai food. Should I just get Thai food? I know exactly what I would order. Can't waste time. I'm ordering Thai food. Which one's good though? Green curry. Sounds good, right? Green curry. Sanga Saga. Of your own videos, what's your favorite? Taiwan was mine. Of my own videos. I really enjoyed the entire Mew series. Like, making the Mew series was a lot of fun. The final Mew video is one of my favorites. And then, of course, the Brandon Tan documentary and the Morocco documentary. I really like making those kind of longer format videos. I'd like to do a lot more of that, and I plan to in the future. Thudaloo. How often do you catch 5-star legends? You mean like legendary raid bosses? My catch rate's pretty good for all of them, to be completely honest. Thanks for the super chat, man. Gary Wong. How many gifts can you hold at once? I don't know. And will it count towards your item bag count? I don't know. Dante was great in episode 1 of Yappy too. I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have details on gifts. I don't think it'll count towards your bag space. I don't know if there's a limit to how many you can hold, but I think we'll find out pretty quickly. Ben Anthony, with Go and the Switch game syncing, will trading be easier when that comes out? I don't think it's going to affect trading in Pokemon Go. I mean, you can send your Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Let's Go, but they can't come back. So it's only one way between Pokemon Go and the Switch. And then, yeah, I don't think it's going to affect trading in Pokemon Go. Arnaberg. I love your love of Above and Beyond. I love Toronto band July Talk, and I've seen them 82 times live and traveled 55,000 kilometers. Whoa. Can you please check them out? I'll check them out. That's crazy, dude. 82 times. That puts my 30-something Above and Beyond to shame. Wow. Alright, let me finish this food order. Anyone got a suggestion? Puffed crab curry? Oh, that's cream cheese. I can't eat that. Alright. How's my bag looking? I need rice. And then I'm good. Chloe Rogers. Clan Pearl trades would be bad. Not getting it back. True. Which is why you'd have to trade, you know, you could trade a friend. Clan Pearl for Clan Pearl. Rice. Regular rice. Where's just a regular side of rice? Okay. Food's coming. Roberto Abud. How are you, Nick? You think breeding will ever be a thing? I hope so. There's a lot of mechanics in the main series that could eventually make it to Pokemon Go. I think we don't need breeding until there's really a reason for it, which would be like to pass down egg moves and breed for good IVs. We have a lot of ways to get good IVs, I guess, but yeah, I would love to see breeding in Pokemon Go, along with a battle system rework, please. Alright, now, what was I going to do? I'm going to put on an egg. I'm going to put on a star piece especially. And I'm going to start collecting these. Should I start with the Articuno? Yeah. Articuno first. 1224 was perfect. I don't know off the top of my head. Do I have a favorite Pokemon memory? I have a lot that are like kind of good, strong memories. Most of them are with friends. I have a friend who passed away that I used to play Gen 3 with a lot, Ruby and Sapphire, so every time I play Gen 3 I think about him, and that's kind of cool. You know, just memories of like different times playing with friends from each generation, walking home from school with gold and silver and being embarrassed of it because it wasn't cool to play Pokemon anymore in middle school, and like hiding the Game Boy whenever we would see someone pass by. Just stuff like that. NC, you're funny AF. Am I really? And one of my favorite YouTubers. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Am I really that funny? I don't think I'm that funny. Ben Anthony, do you believe the next legendaries will be Regice, Registeel, and Regirock? A minor, not Silph has found their models in the game. Yeah, I mean, that's what's left from Gen 3, so it makes sense that they would be next. It's a terrible throw. Angel, Nick, who are you rooting for in the World Cup? I do not have a horse in the race. A dog in the race? I don't know. How does that go? I don't really follow football. So, whoever. The underdog. I'm always rooting for the underdog. P.S. Keep the creativity. Thank you, man. I absolutely will do my best to do that. And I would like to throw better throws at this Articuno. Poketwan! Yo, what's up? How do you feel about using Stardust to trade? Do you feel like this will stop people from trying to sell Mons? Absolutely. It definitely will. Do I even need Articuno candy? Is this Pineapple Berry really? I guess so. But yeah, I think the high starting costs definitely will stop people from trying to sell Pokemon. I mean, obviously, if you get it to best friends, still 40,000 Stardust for a legendary, but who's going to invest 90 days of time with someone to buy a Pokemon from them? I do feel like it's a little too restrictive. Like, in legitimate situations, it's going to be difficult. Alright. Frost Breath Blizzard. Leroy Balmer. Do you want to hit FSU ATL because I'll do it for you? No, I don't want to hit anyone. Violence is never the answer. Thanks for the super chat. Alright, next reward. Quilava. Game of Thrones fan, why doesn't Niantic release the Gen 3 third stage evolutions in the wild? Finding evolved mons is the most exciting part of the game besides finding shinies. I agree. I think they should come eventually, and I think they will. I think we're kind of like deep enough into Gen 3 that most people who've been playing have them all already, so yeah, I think it's time that we see fully evolved third stage Pokemon in the wild. Safari quest rewards coincides with the community day. Please pass around the knowledge. Yes, that is correct. The Dortmund Safari Zone rewards will overlap with community day in July. We're going to transfer that. And next. Ooh, Magikarp. I wonder if I have any, like, shinies in here. It's definitely possible. Because I know there's been a few times where my game has crashed or like frozen as I was trying to collect the reward. And then when I came back, the reward wasn't there, so it was on the stack. And I didn't see the Pokemon. So hopefully. What's perfect on a Magikarp? That's a good one. What someone shout me out right now. What's perfect for a quest reward Magikarp. That one's 90. Minun. God, how old are these? This is from when like Zapdos was a breakthrough, right? So I guess not super old. 94 is perfect. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. I should just pull up the chart of like quest rewards. Ooh, look at this one. When do you think PvP will be released? I have no idea. I would hope it comes this year. I also hoped that it came last year, and that didn't happen, but... Will you be playing Wizards Unite? Yeah, I'll try it out. I mean, I'm not like a huge Harry Potter fan, but yes, I'm definitely going to try it out. Michael Johnson, you should make your way to Michigan sometime. I will try my best, Michael. Transfer. Hello Jello Hub. So would you now see other avatars in the Pokemon Go screen since trading going to be available? Always wanted to see that feature, other avatars walking. No, it's not going to happen. Why did I use that berry? I feel like that's just going to be unnecessarily taxing on Niantic servers, and we've all had experience with Niantic servers, so I don't think they're ever going to show you other people in-game on the map, even if they're on your friends list. Wow, what a troll of an execute. Dang. What else do we have here? Another Minun. Mason Harrell. Hey Nick, thank you for everything you do for the community. I've learned so much about how to film and edit just from watching your channel. I'm glad to hear it. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. Will shiny Pokemon trade as still shiny? Yes, Pokemon will still be shiny. Do you have a cold? Or is it just late and you're tired? I'm not tired. This is just how my voice sounds after talking for a long time. Transfer. Machop. Is it out? No, it's not. It's not. Trading's not out yet. The update is available to download, but Niantic has to enable it on the server, which has not happened yet. ASMR voice. How's this Machop? Really strong, aka. Sorry, dude. Pikachu. What time is it here? 9:30. Who do you think will be the next legendary boss? One of the Reggies. One of the Reggies. Krabby. That's good for Stardust, which is really all I want from this. Since it's Thursday on Brazil, today will they have their first trading? Everyone's going to get it at the same time. It's not going to be a regional release. Everyone's going to get trading at the same time. weeks. The trading system is worthless for perfect IVs. That is not entirely true, because we learned as your friendship level increases, you'll have a better chance of receiving a strong Pokemon when trading. A Pokemon that may not be great in battle for you may excel in battle once traded to one of your friends, which is the most important thing that we learned today. As you get higher in friendship levels, IVs could actually increase. So I don't know if that means there's a floor, if it can still go down, or if it can only get higher. If the case is it can only get higher, then obviously you trade 100 IV, it's going to stay 100 IV. But you got to be best friends for that, which I think is fine. Why do you have so many encounters? These are all my research rewards that I've saved up. Just haven't caught any of them. HP attack, Krabby. I should pull up the chart. Is there a chart? Research reward IV chart. Here we go. Updated May 23rd, so maybe. Ammonite. Is it on here? Is it on this list? It's not. This is not updated for Adventure Week or Water Festival. Dang. There's a guy who has a pick of 16 million Stardust. Is that possible? Of course it's possible. If you play a lot, you can have as much Stardust as you want. What am I drinking? It's a ginger ale thing. Invert bottle before opening? I didn't read that. I didn't invert it. Whoops. Any guesses what the next one is? It's Golduck. Not used to throwing on this phone at all. Why is there no trading? Because it's not out yet, man. Why was there no trading yesterday or the day before? What kind of post-workout supplements do I recommend? You're asking the wrong guy. Ooh, Aerodactyl. Alright, we're into Adventure Week now. Let me find an Adventure Week. Research rewards, infographic. Ayya. Boss chart, perfect IV. No, boss chart, Adventure Week. Is there no infographic for Adventure Week IVs? Those are raid bosses. Who do you think is after Articuno? That's a good question. I think for sure the Reggies are obviously next for raids, but as far as who's going to be next in the boxes, my guess is they would go to the legendary beasts next. Right? Suicune, Raikou, Entei. That would be my guess. No, Aerodactyl, no. Renee. How do you keep yourself motivated to make videos every day? Is it harder to get content when you're not traveling? Yes. It's a lot harder when I'm not traveling. I'm a lot less motivated when I'm not traveling. I'm a lot less motivated when there's serious stuff going on in the world that makes me angry and makes me upset, because I feel like I'm not doing anything about it. And I feel like when I travel, I can do something. I can, like, what I really want to do is to just show the world, right? Meet people around the world and say to people, look at these people. They are people. You've probably been told lies about these people at some point in your life. They're people just like you. And that's harder to do when I'm here. I don't get as excited about just playing Pokemon Go. Like, I'll be honest, trading is a huge update and it's exciting, but I also didn't shoot a video yesterday. I didn't shoot anything today because I've just kind of been like in my own head about real life issues that Pokemon Go doesn't help with at all. So, yeah. How do I stay motivated? Sometimes I don't. B Coles 15. Thank you for everything you do for the community. I've been subscribed since day one and always enjoy watching your videos. Thank you. If you could have any shiny, what shiny would it be? I guess Sandshrew? Celebi? Shiny Celebi? I don't mind having a regular Celebi. How was that Ghastly? Was that good? Also, Tom Green, can you do a daily routine video including editing, shooting, etc.? Maybe. Maybe. I'd have to have someone else shoot it. Someone follow me around. You know, it's hard to shoot myself shooting, you know what I mean? It would be interesting, I think. Daniela Orcutt. Hey, you should come to Montana, Big Sky State. Actually, out of all the 50 states in the Union, Montana is the one I want to visit most. So yeah, that is more likely than anything else. Kevin Stasic, how are you managing your Pokemon on hand, running out of room? Saw your prior video about a year ago, but so many new Pokemon are available. Any predictions on next special research? Next special research prediction, Celebi. How do I manage them? I don't really. I've been terrible about it. I keep stuff that's interesting. I transfer stuff that's not. I know that's not helpful at all, but like, it's just anything that I feel has value, I'll keep it. I keep pretty much one of every Pokemon that's like not usable for anything, that I'm never going to use in battle, and that's fully evolved. I don't keep like baby or unevolved forms too. But then, like, let me just show you my recents. Well, I cut a lot of those since I started, but like all this stuff, this is all just like out grinding, out catching stuff, and guess what? They are all getting transferred. These are all Larvitar from Community Day that I should transfer, but I want to check them for good IVs because I didn't have time to do that. Kept the Unknown, kept the Kyogre, kept the Shinies, kept the Legendaries. Phoebus, this Phoebus is not even, yep, I could transfer that right now. So mostly like it's Legendaries and it's special Pokemon. Region exclusives. Actually, all these can get cleaned out because I don't need them for anything. But actually, maybe I need them for trading. Because this was, should be Morocco. Yep, anyone want Moroccan Pokemon? Maybe I'll keep these for trading. So yeah, it just got harder to manage my space. Whoa. B. Menreich. Thank you for the $50 super chat. Thanks for continuing to share a positive message about people in the world. I come for Pogo. I stay for your channel's message. Thank you, man. I'm glad. I'm so glad to hear that. Like, honestly, one of my favorite things to hear, and this is like nothing against Pokemon Go, but like, I love hearing people say, I don't even watch for Pokemon Go. That to me feels really good. That to me feels like what I'm doing is bigger than the game. And what I have to share is bigger than the game. So yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Saiyan689. By the way, sorry to hear about Anthony Bourdain. I really liked his work, and yours is definitely reflective of it. I know you looked up to him a lot. Yeah, that was tough. I'll be honest. I woke up and cried when I found out. So, yeah. Definitely one of my biggest inspirations. Platinum Trophy Review. I want your videos every morning when I wake up and have breakfast. You and Miss67 make every day that much better. Thank you for everything you do. Thanks, man. Thank you for the support. I'm glad you're enjoying. Mufasa Rasa. When are we going to South America? Dude, let's go soon, please, actually. Like, I really want to go. Really. Summer's crazy, but, like, maybe sometime between... between Pokemon Go Fest and... Am I out of Pokeballs? Between Go Fest and the Japan thing. Late July? Can you do that? Late July? Early... mid-August, maybe? I want to go to Mexico. I want to go further south. Yeah, let's do it. I need to. I feel like yeah. Let's do it. Argentina. Yes, that's high priority. Argentina. Can you add friends yet? No. The update is out, but Niantic has to enable it on the server before anything will happen. And that's probably not until at the earliest tomorrow, at the latest Saturday. Did I not place my order? Oh my God. Terrible news. My order did not go through. I guess I'm not eating tonight. God, everything closes so soon. Okay, I gotta order food again. Let's see. Devin, Guitard, what will the next legendary be in the mystery box? The mystery box. The next legendary will be one of the Reggies, I'm sure. The next box, I'm guessing one of the legendary beasts. I don't know exactly which for either of them, but we have 3 to choose from. Alright, let me reorder food and run out of Pokeballs here as I catch these research rewards. Golduck, stop. I'm low on Pokeballs. Okay. Just gonna wait then. Be patient. Treat you like a legendary. Come on. I need your Stardust, please. There we go. And of course I missed the excellent throw. Anyway, Ian Winston. I've been watching you every day these past few months, and you're amazing. Oh, thanks. I love everything you do. I'm curious, what do you use to edit your videos? I edit in Premiere. Adobe Premiere Pro. I don't love it, but it's what I know. Like, I would say Final Cut is fine. You can achieve the same end result. What else am I ordering? Where's green curry before I run out of time to place this order? I can't believe I just now realized that my order didn't go through. That's awful. Alright, check out. Hopefully this one actually makes it to me. Nanner. I play, but message bigger than the game. Love views on the world. Miss second channel. We share the same sense of humor. Thank you for all you do. What? Oh my goodness. Alright, this just got a little more difficult. Thank you, by the way, Nanner, for that donation. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to get this food here. Alright. Really strong. Oh, also, Joey finds is... You going to Go Fest? I'm going Sunday. Let's meet up. I will absolutely be at Pokemon Go Fest. And I'll be there both days. So yes, I'll see you there. Place order. Oh my god, why is this so difficult? Thank you. Alright. Food is on the way this time. I wish I had a chart. Couldn't find a chart. So I can't just, like, sight read these Pokemon. You know what I mean? Nick, I need your thoughts on if shiny were exclusively color per region. What do you mean by that? Niantic doesn't get to decide anything with shiny Pokemon. Shiny Pokemon exist as they are. They're not going to add new shinies. Niantic doesn't decide color palettes for shinies. That's all the Pokemon Company, and it's all established. So no, there won't ever be, like, different color shinies for different regions. Ammonite. How do you go both days? You make 500 plus videos about Pokemon Go and get invited to Go Fest by Niantic. So yeah, I'll be there, like, you know, kind of hashtag sponsored again by Niantic. So I'll be there both days. I just don't get to participate in the event both days. Since the way it works is you scan a QR code and you can only scan once. So I'll really just be there to say hi. I'll be there to hang out one day and actually play one day. How do you have so many research rewards built up? I've been saving them for a while. Quite a while. Hello Jello Hub. To motivate you, did you ever want to switch your video content around a bit or add something fresh than just Pokemon info and adventure we enjoy? Yes, absolutely. I went through this huge struggle with the second channel where, you know, I wanted to make stuff over there because I wanted to do more than just Pokemon Go, and that was the idea behind the second channel. And now I've kind of found this rhythm and this format that I'm happy doing what I do with Pokemon Go when I travel, because I get to explore other cultures through Pokemon Go. again, going back to Bourdain and how he's kind of inspired the way that I work, the same way that he explores culture, or explored, R.I.P., through food. Food was the lens through which he looked at the world. Pokemon Go is the lens through which I'm looking at the world. And that's exactly what I want to do, is to be able to just share that with people. So I'm very happy where I'm at. That's also why I get bored when I'm home. But hey, lots of travel coming up very soon. It's also possible that eventually there will be a shiny Pokemon in these research rewards. Not likely, but possible. Antonio Estrada, the cinematography and editing of your videos is top notch. Thanks for all you do for the community. Would love to show you around when you come to Mexico. I think my star piece ended. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, and I'm hoping that I can come soon. It's a busy summer. There's a lot of big events going on for Pokemon Go, but I wanna get down to Mexico very soon. Raw RO67 Nick, in the anime they reached the Orange Islands after Kanto. Here there were different colored Pokemon but not named shiny. Thoughts? Yeah, that was kind of, that never really made it into the games in any way. Except I guess they kind of, I mean, in a way Alolan Pokemon are kind of that, where like the Pokemon in the Orange Islands were different because they were in a different habitat in the islands, and I guess Alolan forms are kind of that, but yeah, that Orange Islands kind of way of doing things never made it out of the anime and was always just there, never in the games. Kabuto. I donated twice, it's fine, you deserve 10. Thanks, man. I figured that was an accident when I saw it come through a second time. Golem Sprite Lighter, yes. Since the Alolan sprites were added to, like, the server, I guess, network traffic, the regular sprites of, like, all the Pokemon with Alolan forms also changed. Jeez, how many Aerodactyl quests did I do and no shiny? Oh, the Pokemon in Orange Islands were eating pink berries that changed their color. Is that what it was? It's been a while since I watched those episodes. Leroy Balmer. Let me wait till that super chat shows up on screen. Sometimes Streamlabs alert box is slow. Kristen, good night. Thank you for your help. Appreciate it. Alright, there it is. Leroy Balmer. Hey, my uncle. Only me again. You should just check it back. Have a script, my bro. Shoutouts to my nephew, Brandon, and the merchant, Niall. Cheers. Shout out to Brandon and the merchant. Thanks for the donation. Devin Guitard. Would you ever come to a Windsor, Ontario Community Day? I would. I will also say it's probably unlikely. because there are 6 community days left in the year and 192 countries in the world. So, yeah, I have to be very careful. Not careful, but like, yeah, there's a lot of places I want to go, man. Any word on what Niantic is doing about Go Plus connectivity issues? I have no idea. How many Onyx quest rewards? This is Adventure Week. Like, jeez. Oh, man. When will we see Shiny Weedle in Pokemon like that? I don't know. I gotta sneeze. I guess it's not happening. I hope soon. I hope they start adding more Shinies. It just makes it more fun. Makes every Pokemon worth checking and catching. Another Onyx. These, I'm like deep in Adventure Week here. Tywid Khan, didn't you used to stream Pokemon Emerald when Gen 3 dropped? I was hoping to see more streams of it. I understand you're busy at the same time. Yes, I know. I want to stream it more often too, but it's like, there's a lot going on. Thanks again, though, for the donation, for the support. God, I'm really bad at talking for long periods of time. My throat hurts. I'm almost out of Great Balls. Like, I'm about to be catching these with Ultra Balls. Guess I gotta stock up tomorrow. Ryan Albright. I love how you do themed outfits like the fishing rod you put together was spectacular. I love watching your videos. I've shared with my friends. Thank you. You do a very good job of explaining things. I appreciate it, man. Let me just say, for everyone watching, sharing videos is like the best way, the best thing you can do to support a YouTuber, a creator, an artist. Just sharing their work. Much appreciated. On behalf of all creators, thank you for sharing. Alright. What's next? Is it another Onyx? You'd think I could hit him like 100% excellent throws by now, but do you think we would get the Squirtle squad? I feel like it's possible. I think it's really possible. With all the Pikachu with hats, I feel like the Pokemon Company would be the ones to like veto that. I think Niantic would be totally down, but I think it depends on if the Pokemon Company is willing. Onyx. Oh my god. Wesley Martinez. Hey man, just want to say thanks for the amazing content. I hope you're well, and I wish many amazing adventures ahead for you. Wesley, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Drink hot tea when streaming. That's what I should do. Shouldn't be drinking cold, carbonated. Is this Onyx good? I'm just going to throw it in a thing. I'd like a good Steelix. What am I? Poke Assistant. IV calculator. Oh my god, I'm gonna spill. Onyx. 416. 41 HP. Uh, 89%. Okay, transfer. Oh my Onyx. It's just non-stop Onyx. All the Onyx quest rewards from, what was that day? Week? 2 weeks? Adventure Week? Jeez. Panda Man, or should I say thank you for sharing? Make sure to rest. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'll see you out there soon, hopefully. Charles Chi. Oh, there's something different. Charles G. Charles Kai? God, I want Ultra Balls. Are you coming to PogoFest Chicago? Yes. Are you going to... And if you're going, is there any chance you might see Eli and Fur? They're playing? When are they playing? I'm actually going to look this up, because I do like Eli and Fur. Eli and Fur tour dates. I've seen them a couple times. Spy Bar, Friday the 13th in Chicago. Yes, there's a good chance that I will be there. Thanks for the heads up on that. Okay. Christian Martinez, how do you feel on X? Like, you're talking about X Tentacion? Is that the question? I mean, I didn't know his music. It's not really my scene. But I think anytime someone loses their life, it's a tragedy, regardless of who they are or what their situation is. Especially, yeah. Violence in the world is unnecessary. So unnecessary. Also, you guys don't, to the mods and to basically to everyone, don't worry about the people who like think I'm spoofing right now. It's research rewards, and if you don't understand that, then that's fine. But definitely not spoofing. I don't even know where you would spoof to catch 4 Aerodactyl in a row and 79 Onyx. Yeah, I'm just cleaning up research rewards for those who are curious how I'm catching all these Pokemon. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but they are all 1900 Stardust. They're all level 15. They're all research rewards. Also, Nick Speed, thank you for the sponsor. Rubber Device. Nick, would you consider doing a special episode covering the cost of Pokecoins around the world? I don't know. Is it relevant? In Australia, 100 coins 99 cents, but 1200 is 14.99. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but like, I guess it's app stores, it's conversion rates, it's a lot of factors. Is it interesting? Is that interesting to anyone? It's weird, definitely. God, I hate using Ultra Balls on these Pokemon right now. Where's the dude that played Rufio and Hook? He is living his own life. I think he's in Hong Kong right now. He's out of the country, I think. That's my cousin Dante, for those who don't know. Yes, he's an actor. He played Rufio and Hook, among many other parts. Am I drinking kombucha? No, it's ginger ale, ginger beer. Shiny Groudon not coming? I mean, it should if we follow the pattern eventually. I don't know when. Super chat. DT swag tips. Yo, Ryan Swag. Where is Party Hat Wormpole? Where is he, man? I don't know. And also DTL Wheels. How accurate is PokéHub? Pokemon Go Hub generally is pretty accurate. I've seen them make a few mistakes here and there. They have a lot of writers, and you know, some of them are less reliable than others, but I think in general they're a fine, decent resource for the game. Eevee. Ralts is after Squirtle Day. I've seen that. I mean, if you follow the pattern, it makes sense. Will I be in LA July 1st through 12th? Actually, no. I will be traveling basically most of the summer. What's perfect IV Eevee? Research reward. Anyone? This is 93. Should I keep it? I'm going to transfer it. Nah, I'll keep it. I probably have way better. Who's that? Super chat. Ooh, Whalmer. Christian Martinez, how's Pokemon Quest going? I'm stuck at around 4,000. I keep getting Porygon. I haven't been playing. I lost interest when it got grindy towards the end, where all I had to do was like just keep farming stuff to beat the last boss. Like I should just beat it, but I literally haven't beaten the last boss because I don't like when games get like that, where it's like, okay, just do the same thing over and over and over again, and then you can beat this level. That's not fun to me. Still a fun game. Very fun game. But once it got grindy at the end, I was like, not too into it anymore. Maybe when it comes out on mobile, I'll start over, and that would be fun. God, oh, jeez. That was an accident. I'm really using Ultra Balls on Magikarp right now. Please don't judge. Am I related to Dion Bosco from City Guys? Yes. Someone actually watched City Guys. That's amazing. Yeah, that's my cousin, Dante Dion. That's hilarious. That show was on, what, like Saturday mornings when I was really young. Hilarious. Give us a tip. Trainer tip, Nick. Here's a tip. I don't have a tip. Stay in school. Haha. Dad jokes, right? Alright, so look, there could be a shiny among these quest rewards because once I know for sure there's at least 3 or 4 where when I tried to collect the reward, my game crashed or froze. Oh, my food's here. Sweet. Hello? Yeah, just 1 second. Yeah, my game like crashed or froze and I didn't get to see the reward. I didn't get to see the Pokemon. Like I didn't actually get to the encounter. So they went onto the stack of rewards without me seeing them. They could be shiny. Very unlikely. How is he getting so many encounter rewards? Can you stockpile them? Yes, you can. If you enter the encounter and then just run away from the Pokemon, it'll just go on the stack of all your rewards. And then from there, you can go back and catch them anytime. So they're all in here, claim reward. But if you just click claim reward, then, oh, look, there it is. Saiyan 689, what happened to Pokemon Duel? I lost interest in that too. It was fun. Another fun game. But, you know, nothing lasts forever. Pokemon Go, though, let me tell you, has much more longevity than a standard mobile game because of the real world aspect of it, because of the interactions that you have with people, because of the actually going outside and walking around. I mean, look at Ingress. People are still playing Ingress. Golduck. Here's a nice throw. Thanks for the stacking rewards tip. Yeah, there's a tip. Whoever asked for a tip. Stack your rewards. Put a star piece on. Catch them all at once. Look at that. 1350 Stardust. That's almost 1/1000th. That's 1/1000th. I can't do the math. That's a very small part of a legendary trade. I guess you could level up your friendship, and it would be significantly cheaper. Do I need a good Golduck for anything? Not really. There's another tip. You really don't need a good Golduck for anything. Yet. Oh. Doorbell. It's food. BRB. Chair. Keep him entertained. Okay, I'm back with food, so let me finish these rewards so I can eat. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I hope you're all excited for trading, because I am. Okay, what did I miss? Jeez, you guys go hard on the... Maybe I should just leave the chair here more often. Hello, Jello Hub. When you come into New York, New Jersey again, always forget /miss when you're out here to join you in a Poké adventure in the city. To explore more, since I rarely go to finish my Pokedex. That's the reason I still casually play the game. I don't know for sure when I'll be out there, but I'll definitely be out there again. I mean, I can't say soon, because this summer is, like, pretty packed. But eventually. And, of course, I'll let everyone know when I'm coming out there. Thank you. Wow, 19.99 also. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. What else? Stormtrooper somehow managed to get a shiny Shelder and a shiny Ammonite today, so maybe this will help give some of my shiny luck to you. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I hope so. It's going to be quest rewards for the rest of the night. So there's a small possibility. Very small possibility. That is a Magikarp. I saw orange and I was like, oh my god, shiny Shelter. Did that really just happen? No, it's a Magikarp. Zachary Wood, I love your dad jokes. I feel like I don't make them that often. But on a serious note, how many trainers could trainer tips tip if trainer tips could tip trainers? Well, friends list limit is 200, so I'm going to say 200. Although I will be cycling out my friends list, unfortunately. Not going to have a lot of permanent friends, I'm afraid. JJ, keep being creative and speaking your mind. It does matter. Thank you. Thank you. And Noel Herzig, thank you from Butterfly Phone Band. Yeah. Oh, thank you. And sorry it took so long. I realized, like, that letter came a long time ago. And it was just one of those ones that was in the stack that I couldn't find for the longest time. So, Butterfly Phone Band, again. Great, great invention. Wonderful product. Especially if you're fishing for shiny Pokemon. Pokemon Trainer Squad, listen to Hamilton. Lol. Should I listen to Hamilton? Like the music from the play? Which shiny is your favorite? I'm hoping for shiny Wobbuffet. Out of the shinies we already have, I like shiny Duskull. I kind of wish I didn't evolve mine, but I guess that's cool too. Obviously, shiny Charizard is wonderful. Wonderful shiny Pokemon. Whoa, Kingler. That should have been a excellent throw. Anthony Hall finally got a Heracross today. Congratulations. Do you think it'll be possible to trade a non-perfect into a perfect? It sounds like it'll be possible. It sounds like it'll be possible. If I go back to this again, reading these highlighted sentences, it sounds like it'll be possible. As your friendship level increases, you'll have a better chance of receiving a strong Pokemon. Pokemon that may not be great in battle for you may excel once traded to one of your friends. That sounds like IVs could increase. That was a nice throw, actually. But yeah, it sounds like it could be possible to get a perfect, to trade a non-perfect into a perfect after the trade. Saying the Regiline is in network traffic. Yes, I mean, I would expect them to be at this point because Kyogre leaves tomorrow. Which legendaries do we have left from Gen 3? The Regis. So, of course, they should be showing up right on time. Did you watch the newest Pokemon movie featuring Ho-Oh? I did not. I haven't seen many of the new Pokemon movies. My favorite one will always be Pokemon Forever with Celebi. The time-traveling episode or movie when Sammy Oak gets to hang out in the future. Mohammed Al-Kazaz. Hey Nick, love your videos. What should I evolve my perfect IV Eevee? Should I wait for Gen 4 evolutions? Thank you for your hard work. That's hard to say. I feel like I get this question once in a while, and it's like... Vaporeon is outclassed at this point. Espeon, I mean, whatever. Umbreon is still... It's actually a good defender, Umbreon. It's a defensive Pokemon. But I would say in the current system, Vaporeon or Espeon are probably, I don't know. Depends what you want. Which one do you like best? Do that one. Or if you're asking me straight up, Umbreon, because it's the coolest. Saiyan 689. I laughed, but also cried a little inside seeing those Pokeballs I sent being used as bait. I hope you still have the Ultra and Master at least. I do have the Ultra Ball and Master Ball. And tomorrow I may have to go lose them in the ocean as I... What did we say perfect IVs were for Magikarp? I don't know. It's the last day of the water festival tomorrow and I still don't have a shiny. I mean, I guess I got Magikarp, but like that's my third one. Alright, well I'm transferring this Magikarp. 94. Do you think shinies will cost as much as legendaries trading wise? I think they will be similar. I think they'll be similar. Are you still trying to aim for a shiny Kyogre? I haven't taken it very seriously. I could have done a lot more Kyogre raids if I really wanted to, but I didn't take it that seriously. Eat your food before it gets cold. I know. It's sitting over there. I'm gonna eat it. I want to get through these rewards. I think I'm getting close to the end of the stack because I'm in all like the water festival right now. So these are like the most recent ones. Ooh, Squirtle. So let me just throw this out there. I don't know exactly how it works, but someone had a, what is it, three excellent in a row where the reward is Larvitar. And they claimed the Larvitar reward during Community Day. And it was shiny. So it looked like it was it was down here. It wasn't a saved reward, it was a new reward. So they hadn't been into the encounter yet, but they knew it was a Larvitar. And it was shiny. So I don't know what quests give Squirtle as a reward. I think it's... I don't even know if there's anything that's guaranteed for Squirtle. I think there's like... could be any of the 3 starters. But if there are quests that give Squirtle, maybe try to stack a couple of them right before the next Community Day starts. Maybe. Love Disc, not shiny. Inaku Kagari. Come to Orlando, let's shiny hunt. Love your vids. Thanks. Maybe. I have been to Orlando. Man. You know, I'm like, I think out of every event with like a shiny Pokemon focus, Valentine's Day and Love Disc, I think I checked the most Love Disc out of any potential shiny. No shiny. That was a miss. Kingler, stop. I don't have the Ultra Balls to waste on this. Alright, patient. God, terrible throw. Save some of these water event eggs and hatch them that day. I'm clearing out my eggs for Alolan eggs, honestly. Can I get shiny Swablu? Of course you can. Will you make an international meetup for Community Day? Yes. No spoilers, but next month. I will not be in the United States of America. I will be elsewhere. Wilmer. Miguel Castellanos. Yo, Nick, my girlfriend Jennifer and I have been keeping up with your vids since launch. Our 3-year anniversary is tomorrow. We're locals, so I hope to say hey in person at some point. See you, man. Hey, happy 3-year anniversary. Congratulations on that. And, you know, I'm out here. Oh, that's it. They're gone. That's all my rewards. Alright. GG. I think my star piece just ended pretty recently, too. I ran out of Pokeballs. Ran out of Great Balls. I have 94 Ultra Balls. So I'm going to need to stock up. And, by the way, as your friendship level increases with a friend, you'll have a better chance of receiving a strong Pokemon when trading. IVs can go up. IVs can go up. Alright. Let me read these last super chats. Inaku Kagari. I know I worked above you at Club MCO and couldn't go out. Oh, dang. Well, next time, hopefully. B. Men Ray with a $20 super chat. Please buy Pokeballs. Save your Ultras and your time trying to grind for Ultras. Thank you for the $20. I will buy some coins. I will. Actually, because I want to get one more of these Ultra boxes because I feel like they're going to go away with the Water Festival. But I want lots of Super Incubators because I want lots of Alolan eggs. Alright. Thank you all. Once again, trading is not out yet. The update is available. Niantic still has to enable it on the server. That will probably happen as early as tomorrow, but I think Friday or Saturday is more likely. Also, IVs can go up when you trade with a best friend or a higher level friend. Good news. See you guys tomorrow. Probably. Might be a late upload, but I'll see